Everything you saw on the red carpet was a scripted lie, and it just imploded. Imagine waking up to the realization that the fairy tale you've been obsessed with for the last 5 years wasn't just a performance, it was a multi-million-dollar business contract designed to keep you clicking, liking, and buying into a fantasy that was rotting from the inside out. We're talking about the golden couple, the pair that defined modern Hollywood royalty, and the shocking news that they're currently locked in a legal war of silence that's worth more than most people earn in 10 lifetimes. You've seen the photos. You've liked the posts. You've watched the interviews where they look at each other like they're the only two people on the planet. But behind those veneers of perfection, the walls are officially crumbling. And it's not just a messy breakup, it's a $50 million non-disclosure agreement that is currently tearing the industry apart. Why should you care? Because you've been paying for this illusion with your attention. They've been selling you a lifestyle that didn't exist, and now that the curtain is being pulled back, the truth is darker than anyone could have predicted. Here's where it gets absolutely crazy. For months, the rumors were just whispers in the back corridors of high-end agencies. People were saying the chemistry was fading, that the public appearances felt stiff, and that the constant social media validation was actually a sign of deep-seated resentment. But nobody saw this coming. A source, someone who has been inside their inner circle for years, finally broke their silence. They revealed that the couple hasn't spent a single night under the same roof in over 6 months. That's right, 6 months of solo appearances, separate hotel rooms, and elaborate PR stunts to keep the narrative alive. The internet went wild when the first paparazzi shot surfaced of them sitting 3 feet apart at a charity gala, refusing to make eye contact. You could cut the tension with a knife. But the real story isn't the distance, it's the legal paperwork. Our sources are confirming that a massive $50 million NDA is currently being enforced to ensure that not a single word of the real reason behind the split reaches the public. Think about that for a second. $50 million. That's not just a breakup, that's hush money on an industrial scale. Why would they need an agreement that expensive? What exactly are they hiding? Some say it's a scandalous betrayal involving a third party that would end both their careers in an instant. Others are whispering about financial improprieties that could lead to federal investigations. It's like a Hollywood thriller, except it's happening in real time, and we're the ones watching the fallout. It's impossible not to feel a bit played, right? You've been rooting for them, investing your emotions into their milestones, all while they were just ticking boxes on a corporate checklist. And here is the part that really stings, they're still putting out content. Just yesterday, a scheduled post went live on her feed, featuring a throwback photo of them looking blissfully happy. But here's the kicker, the photo was taken at an event where they were actually in the middle of a massive blowout fight. They've turned their own trauma into a marketing strategy. It's cold, it's calculating, and frankly, it's the most toxic thing I've heard in years. But wait, just when you think you've got the full picture, the twist hits you like a freight train. You think this is just about a divorce? Think again. The $50 million NDA isn't just about the past, it's about the future. Rumors are circulating that the contract isn't meant to protect their reputations, but to protect a massive, upcoming project that they are both legally obligated to finish together. That's right. They're splitting up, they're legally barred from bad-mouthing each other, and they are literally being forced to work together on a high-budget franchise that relies entirely on their chemistry for its success. Can you imagine the sheer nightmare of filming a romantic lead opposite someone you're currently paying $50 million to keep quiet about? It's not just a breakup, it's a career-defining hostage situation. Everything you thought you knew about their love is being rewritten as a business merger gone wrong. The red carpet smiles. Fake. The romantic captions. Ghostwritten. The future of their franchise. A ticking time bomb of resentment. We are watching the slow-motion car crash of a brand that was built on a foundation of sand. It's fascinating, it's tragic, and it's a stark reminder that in Hollywood, the price of the truth is usually a fortune you can't afford to pay. If this blew your mind, smash that like button. Subscribe, we post tea like this every single day. And comment below, did you see this coming? Do you think they'll actually be able to pull off the project, or is this whole thing going to implode on camera? Let's talk about it.